We're going. We're going. Badoosh. Badoosh. Doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got to actually fix the camera. I'll do that real quick. That will take a second.
Where is pop-out chat? Why? I don't want full screen. Dog. Oh, I can't pop out chat yet because of the stupid ad. Meow. Is he in the bath?
Okay. So weird. Oh, there we go. Aha! Eat a butt.
You butthole. Oh, you're
The devil is this? Oh, there it is.
Jacob.
Why the crap is it upside down?
This is not a pregnant lady chair.
Honey, there are no such things as pregnant lady chairs.
Yeah, hey, we're upside down.
Don't worry about that. I'm fixing that. I'm making that right.
It's not. Shit. Yeah. Look.
I know. Would you like me to help?
No, I would go make sure kid's not dead. That'll be.
That's
Thank you.
That's an important task.
You may want to fix the camera now because the camera was.
What?
But this is the dumbest chair I've ever sat in my entire freaking life.
Groove is here. Sub is here. Adam is here. Zafo is here. We're trying to pull Hammer from the world map that is Crusader Kings. What the crap was that? Oh, you turned. Okay, we're good.
That was me. I was trying to unblur the blur stuff.
I have a thing to say before we get started. This is important.
Jacob sits like a bohemian squash monkey.
Yes. Yes. Future X Skeleton is here. Hello. So
Hi.
I have a thing to say. Adam and Hammer and Og and my mom and a handful of other people who I need to go get the notes for are heroes. Because do you want to know something, Ashley? Jesse.
What?
Jesse, Audie, Hammer Dwarf, Adam of Geekheim. These are people that have continued to pay us $1 at least on Amazon or on Patreon every month, despite you and I not being here. And I have to say, they are the heroes today. They are the people that we should be just being incredibly thankful for. They didn't quit on us. They could have.
They probably should have.
They probably should have. Any sane person would have quit, but they didn't. So
you know
I'm
what?
excited.
They forgot. They're like, yes,
Right?
yes.
Adam's like, that's where that dollar's been going all these months.
Steven, this chair is it leans forward. Like who wants to sit forward? It's like having high heels on your ass.
I can't solve your problem for you.
It won't raise up. It just keeps going down. This is the stupidest.
Good thing we're off to a great start.
Okay, wait.
Okay, yeah, I'll write that down. Thank you, Adam. I'll get the team on that. I'll get the tech team to look at the brokenness.
My
right.
pregnant rotund belly does not appreciate being acute. I need to be obtuse. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Obtuse. Gene Pool's here. Oh my god.
Hi.
So this is we're gonna get started in a real quick second because you are witnessing a new era of me and Smash. Because we decided, I kind of decided while you were talking the other day, we haven't done Horseshoes and Hand Grenades in like 3-4 years with any sort of,
700.
It's been a long time. So we thought, why don't we just pretend we're new and noteworthy again and rename the whole thing and just totally act like it's a new show that's not at all like the old show. So you're here witnessing episode 1 of Steven and Smash's half hour of power.
Because we so good at that.
Because we're so good at that, and we are putting a clock. We're putting a clock on it, and we go over. I don't know what happens yet. I haven't thought that through, but there will be a clock.
I don't think anything has ever happened other than we're consistently late and tired.
Right. Something like that. And you want to know something? halfhourofpower.com was available, and I don't know how. And I looked at that as destiny. Yeah, because it belongs
halfway there. Groove
to us. What is Groove? Groove?
She's shenanigan called Steven. Okay.
Yeah.
Chairs. You got it up and down.
Right. Where did you go? I'll fix it.
I'm here.
I know.
I'm still here.
somehow.
Up and down. So, like, that's your basic chair. The basic chair goes up and it goes down. You're like, I got a chair. And then, your kind of fancy chair, the back leans forward and back, right?
Right, yeah.
Sure. But now this chair has, like, an up and down, and the back goes wee, 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 wee. But then the, like, axis goes, hey,
Right.
you're leaning back, you're at full tilt, or hey, you're just facing down because your legs are midgetized. I don't know. And I can't find. There's 3 levers. One of them doesn't do anything. I can't move it, and the other one makes it go up and down. And I need to not. Oh, maybe it goes side to side.
Did he move his whole desk today, by the way? Wasn't that on the other side of the room like yesterday?
That was
Probably.
like years ago.
No, I was at it the other day and it was on the other side of the room.
No, you put your shoes on the other side of the room.
Is it?
That's
I know what the problem is. I see. Hold on a second. I know what to do, and then it'll make sense to me. There we go. Now
was I inverted?
Yeah, you're opposite, and I was like, when did he move the desk? Now we're good. Okay, now we're good. Now we have a show to do. I think I'm ready.
Shove something up this chair's anus to make it lean back.
By the way, heads up to our viewers, listeners. The exclamation point S followed by a show title. We'll add it to Showbot. I fixed that. You can add show titles. So as we go along, when Ashley says something that deserves to be recorded forever, you've got it. So I'll go ahead and just show you. It looks like this, and that should do it. It might only work on Twitch. If it doesn't work on YouTube, I'll have to figure that out. But anyway, that's what it does. Okay, so Groove has got it. Groove knows. Okay, are we ready to do a show? It's been a minute.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I won't scream and pound and bang into the microphone like a deranged ape.
Oh, I gotta turn this music off. That was fun. Okay, all right. How do we do this? Anybody else ever not do a podcast with your friends for a really long time? Okay. I think I got it. I think this is going to work. Are you ready to try it? I'm ready to try it. All right, I'm just going to talk until it makes sense. Okay, here we go. In a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Am I supposed to be hearing something? Me?
Yeah, you're supposed to be hearing something. Nothing happened.
Oh, I'm like, is there a cue? I don't know my cue.
I know. Where'd the music go?
Do.
Where did the music go? All right, hold on. We can solve this. We can solve this. We can solve it.
A decade and a half.
What the devil? It was supposed to play the theme. It was supposed to play the theme. All right, hold on. I got this. You
were the chosen one.
You're supposed to save us. Okay, I thought I had all this figured out, but just give me a second. I'm a professional.
The same thing that came and destroyed this chair from working.
There we go.
Lean back.
Got it.
Pop up Pabst Blue Ribbon.
All right, I think we're ready now. Let's see if this works. Yeah, it works. That works. Okay, did you hear that? All right.
Did.
Now we're ready to go. Here we go. In a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Steven and Smash's Half Hour of Power. That's right, same theme, new name. It's me, it's Smashy, back on the internet at a new time with a new concept, except it's mostly the same concept as before, but just shorter. Because we ain't got no time. Because we're 2 parents, and parents ain't got time. Ashley's about to be a double parent. Definitely ain't gonna have any time. I didn't mean to remind you, just in case you had forgotten. But here we are, together again, together at last. Gonna talk to you about some old news, some weird stuff, some fun times, whatever we really want to talk about. You are a captive audience. You cannot escape. Strap yourselves in. It's time for the Half Hour of Power. It's me, your host, Steven, joined by, as always, by the amazing Smashley. Smashy, it's good to see you. We haven't talked in 82 years.
How close were you to saying the other show title?
Real close.
I was like, you said it, and my brain goes tilt.
Yeah, I've never, we haven't done this in a long time, and that music, I'd only know one show title. But
Yes.
for our audio listeners, that show is in the past.
We're totally new and improved, and our chairs work.
Yeah,
and our music cues when these foam swords are so much fun.
Yeah, aren't they?
ADHD.
Aren't they fun? See, this is why we needed to be together, because like I have another show where I talk about old TV, and everybody there we talk about the TV. But when I get on the phone with you, we could solve the world's problems. We could talk about corn. I mean, you just don't know.
Isn't there a song, a corn song? Like not a K-O-R-N song, but a C-O-R-N song, boot.
Yeah, it's corn. It's got the juice.
Yes.
What if it was
that from?
I actually
Why have I heard that?
Probably because Stephanie sang it before.
Why?
Because it's a song that she sings.
Are you standing up?
No, I'm sitting. I can just move. My chair's really comfortable.
I can stand. F you.
You could.
It would be so much more comfortable if I stood.
If you hit a button and it breaks this whole thing,
oh my god!
I will come over there.
You
and
don't
I will get
understand. You. Okay, go, like make a slice below your belly button, and then like shove a beach ball up under there, and then like lean forward over top of the beach ball. But then the beach ball gets pissed and it punches you in the belly button.
This sounds like it could get graphic for the internet if I try to do all those things you just told me to do.
Well, I mean, like blur it out or gray it out.
Oh, okay.
But, like,
I'll just make it monochrome. That will hide all the blood. Yeah.
So, because I don't ever. Oh my god, no!
You're gonna have a baby with all this screaming. What is he touching?
Did you break it?
No, I didn't break it.
Broke
I did.
You broke
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. Steven said not to touch it. I didn't touch it. So now I can't even stand?
No, now you can't stand.
Oh, F my life in the butt with a pickle.
Welcome back to the internet, Smash.
I saw movement in the window, and I'm like, my yard is outside and it is dark, and I looked, and I was literally going to say I don't have time to watch movies, so I've been watching these like 15-minute recaps every once in a while, and like a lot of them lilt horror, and so I'm looking at there, I'm like, I swear to God, I just saw someone walk by, and then I saw movement again, and I just happened to look this way with the tilt, and Jacob's just standing there like an effing serial killer, and I almost had the baby. I can't breathe.
You've already done one podcast while in labor. Let's not do two.
I actually looked it up because babies due December 2nd. I'm like, is that a Thursday? But like the Thursday before is Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I want to be streaming when I think I'm gonna have the baby, because I feel like you have to. Yeah,
I mean, that it's clearly what happened to make a kid come out okay is that he's on the internet while in labor. Yeah.
Yes, and then maybe I won't have to go to the hospital because like Jacob, I can't leave. I have to finish the show, and then I can just not go to the hospital to have a baby.
You just casually sitting there doing this show, and you drop a baby out. You'll just hand it to Jacob. Here, this is yours. I got to finish my stuff.
I'll be fine as long as I don't have to go to the stupid hospital. Have you ever been to the hospital? It's dumb.
Hospital? Yeah, I've been there once or twice. Never for me that I can recall. Knock on wood. Knock on IKEA.
Well, don't drive for the next several days.
Yeah, no kidding. Driving around here has gotten crazy. People are insane. People are insane.
Assholes. They're assholes. They're impatient, Karenite assholes, and I keep reminding myself that I love people.
Karenite? Is that like
Karenites?
Is that the Karenites? Is that what we're calling them now?
The hospital's dumb till you're bleeding. Okay, yes, if I'm going to bleed to death. But I mean, having a baby.
Right. People did that without hospitals for a long time, but
probably going to be fine. And I won't be interrupted every 5 seconds to go, so Um, yeah, this is Tiffany, and we're doing the switch shift, and she will be your nurse. And then in about 5 minutes, when you've settled back down, I'm going to introduce you to the janitor and your phlebotomist and someone that's going to come mop. And then your heart rate monitor is going to go off every 5 minutes, and then you're going to take your blood pressure every 30. But you just get some rest, okay?
That is the worst part of a hospital. Get some rest. Okay. Every 15 minutes, someone walks in to poke you.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about introductions. Like, if somebody walks in the room, I assume they're going to be there. I don't
Yeah.
remember your name if you introduced yourself at 7 a.m. or not.
Sure.
Tiffany.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it's important when someone's helping you deliver a baby that before they put their hands up your vagina, they go, "Hi, my name's Ted. I'll be pulling the baby out today." But maybe you don't care. Maybe you're like, "I don't need a
Don't
personal
care.
relationship with you. If you have a white
No.
coat on, then you can put your hands wherever they need to go." I mean, I
It's
guess
so
a lot of
funny
people go through college that way, so it seems probably fine.
Just with a white coat.
Just with a white coat. You got a white coat. I mean, I'm married a white coat, so apparently I'm susceptible.
The pharmacy.
Yeah.
Also, it's not like a cow. Like, they don't put the gloves up to their elbows and shove both hands in your womb and, like, pull the baby. Like, there's not enough room for that.
You ever seen that before? You ever seen somebody stick their whole hand up a horse? I
That's
have.
not where I thought you were going.
I don't know where you thought I was going. I watched
Oh
this
my-
lady. This lady went all the way up to like the middle of her bicep, checking, and she's like, "Yep, there's a colt in there." Like, holy cow!
I
Pulled
don't
it
know,
out.
holy
It was-
horse.
There was just doo-doo. There was everything all over. Everything was wrong with what was going on there.
I don't. It's reproduction's gross.
Wait, what
Not
happened?
like.
Oh, the act of no, it's all pretty. It all can be pretty gross depending on what side you're on, I guess.
I mean,
I
if you're
don't know.
German.
Things are fun, but you know. Anyway, Future X Skeleton said someone should explain those forearm tattoos to Steven. What am I missing about the Is there like, do people get forearm tattoos so they know how far to put their arm?
1, 2,
Yeah, like a measurement.
like the watermark on your arm.
6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch. What's that for? Don't you worry about it. I'm a
I mean,
vet.
at some point you're like going through the cervix, and if you try to go through a woman's cervix, okay, look, like, am I allowed to say fisting?
It's the internet. I wrote this down as not for children because I knew.
Okay, yes.
I knew who we were as a people. So I really don't know.
Well, like, I know that exists, but I've never thought about it like biologically, like,
Yeah.
because I don't know that women think about their cervix a lot until they need it to dilate. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't.
No, I don't think you think about those kinds
But I'm
of
just
things.
like, you'd have to be some sort of like weird magician to shove your hand that far up a chick and like not enter the womb area.
I don't look. There's some things I'm not super interested in, so I've never really
Like,
given it a lot of thought. I mean, a guy doesn't
neither
know
have I.
anything about a prostate until it's the size of a watermelon, and then you consider it. So
There
it's
you
probably
go.
the same. It's probably
So how often do guys actually walk around and wiener measure? Because I feel like the equivalent of that is for a woman to go, well, I shoved a ruler up there and I'm...
We have been on the internet for 10 minutes. After years away. It has been 10 minutes, and we're already there. We're already talking about whether you've measured your wiener or the depth of your canal.
Please, God, can that be the show title? The depth of your canal. The depth of your canal is indecent, young lady.
It's decent. It is.
I can't breathe.
I don't. You know what? We've only got. This is 30 minutes of a show. How factoid of the week. I don't have a button ready for. Do I? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, real quick, for old time's sake, I got this for you. Hold on. Does it matter if people know how old you are? First of all,
No, I don't care.
you don't care. All right, here we go.
No.
Dang,
stopped
yeah,
at
but it
13.
didn't play. It didn't play. Son of a gun. Everything of my little thing is broken. Anyways, gonna play Sanford and Son and wish you happy birthday. Happy birthday, Smashy.
Steven's been so excited. He's been like tinkering with all the sounds and stuff, and now they're just like, ah.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Does anything in this work?
Yo, ding dong, man. Ding dong. Ding dong, yo.
That worked.
That worked. I've never even heard that one.
All right, yeah, whatever. That worked.
There you go.
All right, we got anyway. Happy birthday, Smashies. We're glad you're here.
Thank you.
Whatever. Factoid of the week: most space rocks smaller than a football field will break apart in Earth's atmosphere. Traveling at tens of thousands of miles per hour, meteorites disintegrate as pressure exceeds the strength of the object, resulting in a bright flare. Well, how about that? Flashy.
Wait,
That means
how do you get pressure if you're in a vacuum?
you get the pressure when you go into Earth.
Earth atmosphere.
There's
Oh,
no pressure outside the atmosphere, and there is pressure, and it causes the thing to break.
The bright flare is your hopes dying.
Oh, there was an asteroid yesterday, Adam of Geekheim says. Well, how about that? That's just great.
So
Earth has real good canal grip. Where the pressure comes from. Boy, oh boy.
I'm so happy right now.
So, I do have to tell you, Ashley, everybody missed you at Dragon Con.
I missed everybody. I was so jealous.
Yeah, we were, there was a whole lot of, oh, it'd sure be great if Ashley was here. And I was like, yeah, I'm here too, but whatever. I'm just,
I mean, let's be real. I haven't been there in like 5 years, so.
No, but you
There's-
you gave people, you left an impression when you were there. How about that?
Yeah, like, oh my God, that woman's a Yeti. I thought she was smaller.
Oh, yeah, Scotty. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
thanks,
Scotty A. I haven't seen him in a
Scotty A.
long time. He's still doing stuff, I think. Probably. Anyway,
We all are out there somewhere.
I ran into a whole lot of people. You have to go next time with your new infant child. It'll be fine.
I was going to say that baby won't even be a year old at that point.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't let me tell you we can dial you in. That's all I know, because I tried that.
Yeah, I
it
heard
didn't-
that was hard.
It
she
did
said.
not work. But then I went into the panel after that panel. Let's talk about those were the days. Amy couldn't be there because technical difficulties. And then Charles is just sitting there like, I got Kurt. And I'm like, I bet you did. Because you're the rock god of podcasting and I'm just me. He's like, Kurt is in there and it's perfect. I was like, I see how it is. He's like, I would have helped you, but there was just no time. No, I'm kidding. He's great.
Good
Everybody tried
old
to help.
Mr. Garlic.
We couldn't make it work, but we tried. We tried so very hard. That show ended up being
And I
mostly
got
people
so
just
far.
yelling old TV shows at each other across the room, which was fun.
I miss doing the Dragon Con, like when we would go together and then we'd come back and be like, let's talk about all this before it like leaks out of our ears.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you after about a week, it's like you forget some of the gloriousness because you're so freaking tired.
You do. I have been tired since I got back. And there's two. I was telling Stephanie about this. There's a FOMO aspect of getting back from Dragon Con. Like I made all these new friends and reconnected with old friends. Like Future X Skeleton, I got a hug from him. That was great.
Yay!
Yeah, and made all these people. And then you're just like, I need to support all these people in all their creative
Yeah.
endeavors. So you're like, I need to listen to their podcasts and I need to be in their Discords and I want to make
Read
sure
their books.
that I stay connected because I want to grow the connection. You know what I mean? And you just get kind of overwhelmed by the amount of like different stuff you want to enjoy because you want to support your friends and you want to be
Yeah.
there. And I've been struggling with that. I'm like, there is work to do for my real job, but I'm like, but there's conversations happening over there. And
That's the downside of having creative friends. You're like, I can't.
yeah, you're just like, there's my money. I want to buy all your art and Patreon all of you because I know you're wonderful. Like, you don't know a lot of people. I know wonderful people. And I'm like, I want to support what you're doing, but you just can't. You just got to learn how to, because you can burn out on the FOMO, I think. Like, you can burn out on the attempt to stay in with your
I think that's why
buds.
we need to look into the compound.
Just move everybody to one place.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Then you're just like, hey, Bean's going to go fire up the forge.
Oh man, Bean was great. I got to see Bean. He was on a panel with me.
I saw that. I saw he sent a. Well, I guess you sent a picture.
Yeah, I finally delivered
that's-
him his book that he won 2 years ago.
We are so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I delivered Audie his and Bean his, and Bean was like, I just thought you forgot. I said, no, I'm lazy. And I've had this book in my truck for 2 years since you won it, thinking, I'm going to drop this by the post office. No, I did not. So there's no more, when Charity Stream rolls around, which if you want to be involved, please let me know, because Ashley's going to be a little busy. I also told everybody that you will likely not be able to squat for tots, given that you just squatted out a baby a week before.
Oh shit, no. If we did it like the week before, that would be so good.
You'd
You're
have a
supposed to
baby on the
you-
stream.
You're supposed to squat before the birthing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I want to squat after the birthing because
No.
like my liver may fall out or something. I
No.
don't.
McFly, you are not going to have your hands free post. I'm sorry. You're going to also be busy. Unless you want to squat while holding one, which is probably fine too. You never
So
know.
how about this? Like, William, I was expecting the William to sleep or to,
Yeah.
I don't know, be okay, not attached to me at some point. Literally, it's literally 4.5 years later. Never happened.
Yeah.
It just didn't. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Some kids are like that. So one of my girlfriends just had her second, and her first is exactly like William, like clingy Velcro baby. Their second child sleeps. He sleeps, and he doesn't need to be on her all the time. He doesn't need a nurse all the time. And I'm like, with as sick as I've been for this pregnancy, because like 6.5 months of throwing up every day and wanting to die, and like the Braxton Hicks, and I'm just like, this sucks my left nut.
Yeah.
So if this baby does not sleep, it's getting yeeted, yoked, yoinked, and I quit. I will get a dog, and I will name the dog the same name I was going to name this thing, and that's
Yeah.
it. I quit. Like I can't do it again. I can't reset for 4.5 years and just not sleep again. I will eat garlic pickled glass.
That sounds rough. You're gonna, yeah. Don't call CPS, everybody. I'm sure this is hyperbole. Maybe.
Yes. Well, I mean, when they're that young, they wouldn't feel anything. Wolf, come get it. It'll be fine. It'll be December. It'll be cold. It'll be
It'll be fine. They'll just fall asleep. It's
There you
fine.
go. That's what we do it to the cats.
That's terrible. Okay. All right. We're going to do it. We're going to do a world news. Are you ready? I don't think I have a sound for this. Let's try it. Oh, Elila's here. Hello. Nope.
Come in.
I don't know
Just
if I
go through
have it.
Go through that door so you're not on camera.
Containment breach. Too late.
I heard the knocking on the door, and I'm like, both my family members are inside the house, and I've already screamed 3 times.
I don't know where our world news is. Oh, no. Okay. I got it. I got to do it. I got to do this the hard way. All right. I got it. I'll fix all this later. Fix it in post. Sexually active people are told to go virtual amid the monkeypox epidemic. I think you're supposed to say mpox now. It's not monkeypox. It's mpox.
Why is it insulting to monkeys?
Lord, if I know. I don't know. I think there's like undertones or something. I can't keep up. I'm trying so hard. It's mpox.
I don't try anymore unless someone in my circle says this sucks, you suck, and I'm like, I will change it
I
if
will
you feel
change
like
my
it
ways.
sucks.
I'm trying
Yes.
so hard. Okay, so mpox. Philippines is where this happened.
Philippians?
Yes, the Philippians. As a precautionary measure against mpox, the Department of Health has advised sexually active people to practice virtual sex. Go virtual. And I'm going to read this in the native tongue. I just want everybody to know that I am not well versed, but it's here.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. None of those are words.
I know, and I'm going to pronounce them. Are you ready? You're ready. Go virtual. Go moment ang video call kasama ang partner na pinga katawiwalan. Nailed it. The
Good name it.
I know, good mammoth. The DOH said as it stressed the importance of practicing safe sex, such as using video call.
Translated.
No, it didn't. Such as using a video call with a trusted partner amid the detection of new mpox cases in the country. Aside from virtual sex, the DOH further suggested that sexually active people observe no touch or practice self-pleasure in the meantime.
What Demolition Man, where they have the things, the headbands?
Yes.
Because they don't swap bodily fluids. That's what that is.
That's what
it's
that
Demolition
is.
Man.
We're getting there.
That's amazing. Such a good movie.
Before engaging in sex, DOH said one must know their partner well and ensure they don't have wounds or rashes. Isn't that like a basic thing you should know about somebody? Like, do you have an open wound in your nether region? I should be aware of that.
It's not just nether regions, right? It's just like all the regions.
Anywhere. It could be anywhere. You're
yeah,
right.
but if Stephanie had injured herself or had like some kind of weird rash, would you know?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Are you in the dark?
Well, no, like before you got to the touchy-feely bits.
Oh, I guess you'd only know if they told you.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like Jacob walks around like openly bleeding half the time. Like, why is there blood on the door? He's like, oh, I guess I did something. I'm like, your finger's gone, dude. It'll just give me some ice.
That's how it works. DOH further emphasized the importance of just having one sexual partner, as having multiple partners increases exposure to mpox. The agency added, even in monogamous relationships, you can't be too careful and know the other's exposure. But know the exposure before you're exposed. You know what I mean?
Learn to swim before you get in the water.
The DOH, however, pointed out that the disease formerly known as monkeypox is not sexually transmitted, but the virus may be spread through skin-to-skin contact. So as long as you can have sex without touching, you can get away with it.
So we're back to the COVID hole in the sheet.
Yes! Yes! The hole in the... You remember that? Oh, that was so weird. Everybody poke a hole in the sheet. And then you go.
Mess up a good sheet.
Yeah. Why would I do that for?
Okay, so we went from thinking that monkeypox was because you banged one out, but now it's not, and now it's mpox.
Right? I don't know what monkeypox came from originally. Is it still chicken pox? Or do they call it...
It's C-pox.
C-pox? Cockpox?
Oh. You can't say that. You're America's dad.
I know. Stephanie told me... So I told her about the whole America's dad thing. Everybody kept being like, hey, you're America's dad, whatever. And I told her we were doing this show. She said, you better not, like, brand yourself as America's dad because you guys are filthy. And I was like... What? It's not a serious situation. It's just a fun thing people said while I was there. Anyway.
It's definitely because somebody said something about me cursing. I'm like, no, it's just because Steven doesn't. Like, you can't take a white piece of paper and stick it next to a black piece of paper and be like, man, the white is extra white next to the black because you know what I mean?
Yeah. We're like,
so in comparison, I am going to hell.
Right, you swear a lot because I don't swear much at all.
I'm fine-ish. I mean, granted, Jacob did fuss at me, but he's like, you curse so much. I'm like, it's not around William.
Yeah, I curse around other adults.
Yeah.
So it's fine. We have 10, by the way, I think, but Sub gave me 3 for that joke.
I can say cock and it doesn't count as a curse at all. You say it, it's 3 dings.
I know. I'm like, that's a tier 1 at best. You know.
Oh no, he counted it if I said it.
He did.
Head Gamer, it was nice to see you.
Go enjoy your stuff, Head Gamer. I hope it's
therapizing.
Therapizing.
Oh Lord.
That's an active word. We have 5 minutes left.
Oh, jeebers. Okay, do the thing.
Rolling. All right, WTF section. Hold on, I gotta bring it up. I wasn't prepared for this either. Here we go. WTF. WTF. And that's been a minute.
Because we never made it that far.
Yes. We're trying real hard to keep this suitable time on this show.
Man chugs 24 ounces of ranch in 10 seconds, and I'm going to go marry somebody because that sounds amazing. On this Labor Day, how much is 24 ounces? Is that like a lot?
Sounds like a euphemism.
I'm like, I really like ranch, so I'm just like, that sounds awesome.
That sounds terrible. Pint and a
A
half.
pint and a half. Oh my god! So for Jacob's birthday, I wanted to get him blue crabs, and they're like, we've got a bushel. No, wait, a crate. What was it,
Yeah.
Steven?
There's
A
pecks.
peck?
Pecks.
It was bushels. No, it was
Pecks
bushel.
Pecks in a bushel. Yeah.
No, it was a half bushel and a bushel, and I'm like, what the fuck is a bushel? Like, who goes by bushels? No, so I'm like asking all my friends, I'm like, what's a bushel? Can I get a bushel? Is that a lot of crabs? And then Steven's like, it's 4 pints and a peck of bushels. And I'm like, okay. So I ended up getting like a half bushel, and it was like 4,000 crabs. Anyway.
Yeah, I
On
think
this
there's
Labor
3
Day-
pecks in a bushel. If you ask Jacob, I think he knows the number. Three
Wasn't
pecks.
that- You guys say that because I know you screwed it up at trivia, but now I'm never going to know.
I know. I always
Because-
get confused because we joked about it so much. There are 4
Yes.
pecks in a bushel. Landon insisted there were 3 pecks in a bushel.
No.
And
Landon's
despite
wrong.
Jacob spending his entire life knowing how many pecks were in a bushel, Landon's insistence broke him. And he was like,
Landon is always
okay."
wrong.
And it's always been a joke ever since. Yeah.
The future skeleton. I will say Jacob sat there for 2 hours that night cleaning and eating crabs, and he's like, I'm still not full.
Oh, yeah. You could eat that all day, and your stomach is processing it at the rate you could eat it.
No, just stick. Somebody needs to invent like a crab straw where you just like,
You just suck
yeah,
the
just
meat out.
stick it in there and just suck all the goo out.
An
I'm
auto
like,
crabber.
so why can't you just like drain the crab pre-cookedness and then just like cook the juice?
I think it's
And then it's just all out of the crab.
there's probably a lot of ways you can cook crab. We chose the steamed crab way of doing things.
And then the refrigerator died.
Yeah, and then the fridge died and all the food was gone. And that's a tragedy of epic proportions.
Oh my god, 2 minutes. Okay. The harmful rooster? Rooster? In Belding? What?
The roaster. We can't
The
read.
harmful-
This has not changed.
What is that? The
Roaster.
harmful something and something hosted its first ever chugging competition. I bet it did. And you win by God, the switching back and forth between the and the winner won by chugging 24-ounce glasses of their ranch. It took only 10 seconds for competitor Zach Orvis to chug all 24 ounces of ranch and take home the win. What do you win for that? When asked
more
about how he
ranch.
consumes so much ranch so quickly, Orvis said, quote, I've seen people pour about that much on their salad, so what's the difference?
He's not
I
British.
like this dude. Is he not? Well, what?
Oh,
what is
actually,
a
I don't know.
harmful
Where's
ruse-
Belding?
I don't know. America. Okay, so people that bitch about, Americans aren't well traveled. I'm like, honey, the United States, just the continental United States, is fucking bigger than like 19 of your damn countries. So suck a duck. Like,
It's hard
not
for
well
us to know.
traveled.
So real legit. Today, a friend of mine at work who lives in Boston asked if down south we used lard or if we still used lard or we had canola oil.
Crisco.
I was like, what are you talking about? We have modern things. Like, is your next question, do we have toilet paper down here in the,
We have butter.
the south? Of course we have canola oil. It's not like
Right?
foreign land.
And there's like
People don't
different
know.
cultures and there's different ways to speak and like, Americans don't know anything. I'm like, our country is a bunch of little countries. So
Oh, yeah.
suck all of the wieners.
Every state's got a culture.
Oh my god, it's in the Midwest. How much more Midwest can you get than guzzling ranch dressing?
It's Michigan.
Yeah,
That's
there
where
you
it
go.
happens,
See?
yeah.
Oh, fucking Michigan. That's basically Canada. He got a $100 gift card and a free all-you-can-eat wings every week until the spring of 2025. I would win that competition. Ranch is delicious.
Okay.
Look at that. I finished it. We have 16 seconds.
Next time we get together, you're going to have to prove to me that you can drink that much ranch.
Oh, I can't
Even a
now
cup
because
of
I have a
ranch.
child in
Oh,
my...
I can't now. I'm growing a baby human. I can't do anything I said I could do.
Is it one of your rules not to be intimidated and compete in food eating?
I'm glad you remembered. Yes, that is one of my rules for life. You can find those. I have a link to those rules for life if you're curious over there at 2dsteve.com. I think that's where they are. That's where they are. Life rules. I'll post them for you. They're in there.
Yeah,
There you go. You
because that's a good life rule.
You can check out all of Steven's life rules.
Nice, Gerd.
They change, they modify. But right now, I think that list is pretty solid. I've added to it. Anyway, yeah. What would you? So you would eat the ranch? I was about. One of my questions is going to be, what massive chunk of stuff would you be willing to drink in a competition?
Ranch.
That would be
Have you
it.
seen my salad that is basically lettuce soup with ranch?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, ranch.
You know what's good,
I
though?
want ranch.
Cool Ranch Doritos. That's one of my favorites.
I haven't wanted them since I became with child. Nothing like super sweet and nothing like that's got food dye in it and will make me throw up.
Well, that's a shame. I guess I'll just have to
Yeah.
eat all the Cool Ranch Doritos when we get together.
Nom.
I'm down
No,
for that.
like the Cocoa Pebbles.
We should
I
get
would
some Cocoa
spite
Pebbles.
eat
We
Cocoa
should-
Pebbles.
We should definitely get some Cocoa Pebbles. I think we need that in our lives. Just like we need to close down this show. We have made it. We've done episode 1 of the half hour of power. Bear with us as we are dedicated. We're trying to get this show back on the road. And the only way we knew to do it was to commit to a different time when at least one child is in the bath and mine's playing a video game or something. Lord, if I know. But that's okay, because that means we've got some free time. So huge shout out to McFly for maintaining bath time and keeping all that operational. We're going to do our best. This show might have to move here and there. It might not always be on Thursday night. We're going to do our best to go with the flow of what's needed so that we can do it. Is that fair to say, Smash? I didn't actually ask you before I said that, but I think it is, probably.
I don't have anything going on because it's bath time.
Yeah, but I mean, in case we need to pivot, we might have to pivot. Just keep an eye on things. You can watch out on the socials for me. I'm everywhere at Steve H&H, or you can go to Linktree, linktr.ee/Steve H&H. You can find all the social links. Ashley's not on the internet. She doesn't exist here. If you want to find her, you can do your best to say her name 3 times over there at twodorks.net/Discord, where you can join our community and hang out. We're a lovely bunch on the internet, a fairly active Discord community. We love having new people come in. So swing by, say hello, join the conversation. It'll be a great time. As far as other stuff, what else I got? We're going to make a new half-hour power channel in the Discord. So you'll be able to talk about stuff you heard on this show if you want to. I don't care. Talk about whatever you want.
The fisting. I mean, let's keep that going.
Keep that conversation going. Have you measured the depth of your canal with a yardstick or whatever you may measure that with? Just to put little marks on your personal device there, just to see like how far that like measure.
Device. Yeah, yardstick. I'm like, oh my god, that would hurt.
Yeah, I feel like you need to
Cucumber.
use like a cucumber.
Still
don't
stick in the refrigerator.
Yeah, don't tell us what you know about that, Smashley. The show is brought to you by our fine patrons over there at twodorks.net/support. Patrons like Jesse, the Audie Norman, a Hammerdorf, Adam of Geekheim, my mom, and Og. Your continued support, despite us not being around, it means a lot. Because I have still paid for the web server just on the off chance we could get this show on the road. One last thing for you. I have a good friend named Amy Frost and her good friend JF Dubois. They are working on publishing a book of their first season of their podcast, Ake Willow. If you have not listened to Ake Willow, it is a spooky, cozy horror podcast about a kitchen witch, and it is fantastic. And they're publishing season 1, adapting that podcast into a book. It will have recipes. Their ink shares is open. You can go to akewillow.com/book. That's ACHE, like how my back feels in the morning because I'm almost 40. akewillow.com/book. Check it out. Think about supporting Amy and JF as they work their way towards getting all the pre-orders they need for that book to come true. Go get the show on all your podcatchers. It might not be today. It might be in a week. I don't know how long it takes to propagate through the system, but you'll find it at Half Hour of Power. There's crappy AI art as a placeholder. Don't worry about it. I don't believe in AI art. It's just I needed something, and I don't have the funds right now to pay somebody, but I'm going to. It's on the list. Calm down. I know way too many artists who I love. They will get my money. I came back from Dragon Con. Relax. It's going to be fixed.
We should just like partition it into 4 and then have everybody do a quadrant and then like suck
That'd
it
actually be
together.
kind of fun because we know
Right?
4 artists at least.
Right?
I have on my one hand. Yeah, just be like put it together, and then slap half-hour power on top. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
awesome.
we'll figure it out. We'll design on the fly here on the air. And we're going to leave you. Ashley, do you have any words before we go? Do you have anything to say?
No, I love you guys. Thank you for showing up after our continued absence.
Oh, yeah. We really appreciate it. This has been amazing. I did not expect as many people to show up as did. And we love you. So you have no idea. I'm very glad to be back on the internet acting a fool. And we're going to leave you with these words of wisdom from Nelson Mandela, who said, the greatest glory in living lies not in
Yeah.
Let me try that again.
Wrap it up with style.
The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail.
Damn,
like-
Mandela.
It's like
You really
living.
had to.
You got to get back up.
Living lies, failing, rising, fall down, get back up again.
I think Macho
Chumbawamba.
Man. I think Macho Man Randy Savage put it more concisely. You take the stand and 8
Chumbo.
count, and you get back up. Keep fighting. That's not a Macho Man impression. I'm not doing one. I don't have the voice for it today. Maybe later. Hey, you know what? I love you guys. It's been wonderful seeing you. Thank you for coming by. And we'll see you next time here on the Half Hour of Power. Where's my button? I don't know. Where to go? Bye.
Two dorks? Yes, I can
Yes.
say two dorks.
You can.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's like such a like muscle memory thing. I'm like, oh shit, abort. No, wait, that's different. It's fine. We're all fine here. Like a train wreck in a blender.
Future Skeleton, half-hour show that runs for 60 minutes. I don't know what you're talking about. We never,
That-
our clock
It's a
never,
baker's.
it
it's a
never,
baker's
it
half
never
hour.
dinged. It never dinged. You see that? It's,
I see it like it's installed at 0.1.
it's a countdown clock for a bomb in a TV show. That's how they work. Has to stop at the one. There was a movie that made that joke about the one at like the clock. It was like a TV show. Oh, it was Last Action Hero, I think. They went to
Oh, that was
defuse a
such a-
bomb and it just stopped at 1 because it was a movie, and that's how movies work. It did never go to 0.
Because yeah, it stops at like 3. My favorite was like the James Bond ones where they would stop at 007. I mean, come on.
Oh, it was Galaxy Quest. Audie Norman's right. It was Galaxy Quest. That was the one. I love that
Audie.
movie.
That is such a good movie. Like it's so dumb, but it's such a good movie.
It's so good. Some people say it's the best Star Trek movie ever made.
I dig that.
It's really, really good. What was I going to say? There was something important. Oh, titles. Please vote for the show title. I made this command, so it's back. I don't know if it's going to pop up. It did. All right, good.
Yay!
We're back
Still
to
think
using
it says
Showbot.
slash titties. Titties. Why is that such a
Yes.
funny word?
I don't know. It's a great joy.
I really thought that was gonna be William's first word because every time I would like go to feed him, Jacob's like, "Bust out the titties." I'm like, "Shove it up your butthole."
Jacob, you have a way of announcing when a baby is hungry that I don't know that I need to hear every time. You know what I
He
mean?
did. I forgot about that. Like when he was like just straight up, he would because every stuff he's like, "That makes everybody so uncomfortable." I'm like,
The baby is hungry is a good way to say that the baby is hungry.
bust out the boobs, honey.
It's boobin' time. We got a couple titles of it in here. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I gotta say, that's a
Lol.
philosophical one there. And then, of
that
course, on the other end of the spectrum, the second runner-up is F My Life in the Butt with a Pickle.
Do you ever just say stuff and then you don't realize what you say until somebody points it out? You're like,
I've made
dumb.
I have made a grand mistake. 19 swears, 30 minutes. We did a good show.
19?
Yeah, 19 swears. 3 of those are mine,
Yours
I
was
guess.
3.
Yeah, so I guess you get 16
I
swears.
kept
don't
it
have a
under
separate
20.
spreadsheet.
Oh, but it was only 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely only 30 minutes. We wouldn't have gone over at all.
No.
I told Stephanie, I was like, what a cool gimmick 30 minutes is. Because then people know how long they have to listen to the show. Like, if they're doing a 30-minute thing, the show's 30 minutes. And I was like, there's no way we stick to that. No way.
No.
Not in a million years.
I feel like it should be like a little asterisk, like ADHD 30 minutes, because that's probably several days.
30-ish, half hour-ish of power. It's fine. I think it's got legs.
Just put a tilde in front of it, and then it's like about a half hour of power. There you go. We just need the tilde.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, we both got stuff to do. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us. We love you. Big thanks. Future Exskeleton, I'm so glad you showed. I don't know that you've ever that I remember you ever showing up back in the day. Maybe once or twice. Who knows?
I don't know who you are.
You do. Did you not meet
Do
Mike and Steph? You didn't. That was 2019. That was a million years ago. I bet we didn't meet them
I
that
was
year.
pregnant and in pain.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe you did meet back then.
Yeah, 'cause
Way back in
2019
the
I
day.
was pregnant because I'm like, please God, let me go back and sleep, and then I needed food.
Yeah. You didn't ask for this, but if you're not listening to In Addition, the podcast, you should. That's a bunch of cool people talking about cool things. It was great.
I need, yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Listen to more podcasts.
Wait,
Good
so
stuff.
who? Future Exskeleton.
Yeah. You wouldn't know.
What do you look like? ASL.
Oh, it was a good time. All right. We got to really go.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I gotta go make sure my baby, because it's bedtime.
Yeah, I got to go
Because
read.
this was supposed to end 30 minutes ago.
They're fine. All right. Y'all are the best. We'll see you next time. Have a great night. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Love you guys.